Very pleasant good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. How y'all doing? Welcome to Dieterich, Illinois, the home of the Moving Maroons for this afternoon's regional quarterfinal matchup between the Dieterich Moving Maroons and the visiting Cisne Running Lions. Cisne comes in with a record of 5-8 on the season. Dieterich, on the other hand, 10-14. This is game one of the South Central Regional. They call it the Farina South Central Regional because that's where the high school is, but no games will be played in Farina, as, of course, the South Central Cougars play in historic Kinmundy, Illinois. But not today. The winner of this game advances to play in historic Kinmundy, Illinois on Wednesday at 4:30 against the winner of against North Clay High School. Winner of this game gets North Clay High School Wednesday at 4:30, and then that'll be followed up by South Central versus Red Hill. So we have a fun doubleheader for you here on Wabash Catch TV all evening long on Wednesday. So that'll be a good time. But we're going to have a good time here as the Running Lions get set to take on the Moving Maroons. The Lions will be facing Lucas Westendorf on the mound for Dieterich. Westendorf, last time we were here, had an outstanding contest as he shut out the OPH Warriors. The OPH Wildcats. And as Dieterich beat Oblong Palestine Hudsonville 3-0. The Cisne Running Lions, they haven't played for a week. They haven't played since I guess not quite a week. Last Wednesday was the last game they played against Edwards County. Lost to the not that close a matchup as the Running Lions kind of struggling this year more than folks were kind of expecting. They're a youthful lineup. They are a young lineup, and they did fall to Edwards County 7-6. So that was a tight one. That Edwards County game. It was the one before that I was thinking about that was not terrifically close. Losing to Odin, Patoka, Sandoval, and then Flora before that in a couple of games that they'd probably like to play over again. Dieterich comes in off a loss as well. They got spanked last Thursday by South Central. South Central Cougars knocking off Dieterich 15-3. So the Moving Maroons come in averaging right at, I didn't do the math. I probably should have. Right at 5.8 runs per game, and they are giving up around 6 point. No, that's 7 runs a game exactly. So the Moving Maroons, they are liable to give up runs, but so are. Hey, how you doing, Ron? Good to see you. Glad y'all could make it. Huh? I'm glad to be here too. Upstairs, I feel good about it. I don't blame you, Ryan. I'll keep my yapper shut. Having a chat with the umpires. Ryan Winchester will be behind the plate, and I know the fellow. It's Urban over at on the base pass. I believe or Matt Urban, as the Moving Maroons have taken the field in their pinstripes today. Maroon pinstripes on white with maroon numerals, gold trim, and Dieterich emblazoned across the front. Nick Howard heads over to coach third base for the Running Lions. The Lions will send up a lineup today, opening with Gavin Harrell. He's pitching today, and he'll be hitting first as well. Cade Atwood will hit second. He'll be followed by Cade Bowen in the number 3 spot. Landon Keck hits cleanup today for the Running Lions. It'll be Hagan Howard in the 5 spot. Noah Legg hitting 6th. Josh Biggs, designated hitter, will hit 7th this afternoon. Caden Dagg, number 14, in the 8th spot. And then Miles Levi hitting 9th for the Running Lions. For the Moving Maroons out in the field, Starting over at third base, number 2 is Noah Dill. Dill is a senior. Pete Britton over at shortstop, also a senior, wears number 7. Number 1 there in the middle of the picture, Garrett Nieberge. And then number 99 at first base, Dominic Ashley. Around the outfield, Dane Curry is a senior. Out in left field, it'll be Justin Berngen in center, Sam Hardick over in right. Lucas Westendorf on the mound, and Andrew Hall behind the mound, or behind the plate for the Moving Maroons under head coach Colton Boer. Winner gets North Clay on Wednesday. As Gavin Harrell steps in, we are ready to roll as Lucas Westendorf set for the first pitch. Fires it in, fouled out of play. Cisne in their gray uniform pants with the royal blue jerseys, orange numerals, and Cisne emblazoned across the front as the next pitch is out of the zone. Harrell, a good hitter, and he's got speed to burn, folks. I tell you what, he's going to try to make it. Let's put it that way. He's going to try to make it a long day on Andrew Hall if he gets on base. That one a bit over his head. I was talking about Lucas Westendorf's last appearance when we were here. Let me see if I can't find my paperwork on it. A bouncer down the third base line. It will roll foul. Noah Dill wisely picks that up in foul territory. He'd had very little chance of throwing out Gavin Harrell. Westendorf went the whole way. Had 7 strikeouts, gave up 4 hits, no runs. And Dieterich with 0 errors that day as well. Boy, I tell you what, it makes a heck of a difference, folks, if you're putting the people on base via the extra opportunities of an error and such. It makes it much more difficult to get back to the bench. Full count now to Harrell. As Westendorf is a sophomore, throwing to Harrell, also a sophomore. It's a youthful lineup for the Running Lions. 1 senior in the lineup. That one is Dieterich, 3 looking. Harrell was looking to head down to first base, and he is stopped. That'll bring up Cade Atwood. Atwood, a freshman. For Cisne, it is 1 senior, 5 sophomores, and 3 freshmen in the starting lineup. Atwood, good hitter. Throws that one out to the left side in foul ground. There's no game taking place over there at the softball diamond today. But it is softball practice for the Dieterich Moving Maroons girls. Today, the first day of high school baseball and high school softball regional action. In Class 1A and 2A. 3A and 4A start next Monday. Strike looking to Atwood there. It is 1 and 2. Next into the freshman is a little low. The defense at medium depth, not terrifically deep. Now they're backing up a little bit. Nieberge out at second base has his feet on the grass, and he steps in a little bit now. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And Westendorf off to a fine start. Strikes out the first 2 hitters he sees. These 2 teams played about 3 or 4 weeks ago. I believe 4 weeks ago now. Dieterich knocked off the Running Lions back in Cisne. I want to say it's 10-5. Next from Westendorf. Swing and a miss by Cooper Bowen. Bowen, another one of those super sophomores for the Running Lions. Sophomore class won the SIJHSAA Class S state championship baseball back in, I think they won it. I'll get a text if they didn't. No, they didn't because they didn't have it. That was during the COVID year of the fall of 2020. That ball fouled out of play and ends up on the roof. Somebody's going to have to climb that roof or come around. It's not coming down, folks. A couple of young lads over there looking for it. It's on the roof. The next inside is ball 2. They're looking down on the ground, boys. It's not there. Westendorf swing and a miss by Bowen. He strikes out the side. We'll head to the bottom of the first inning. No score.
Going beyond the expected. It's what they do at Pekin Insurance, and it's been their way of doing business since 1921. It's service that goes the extra mile and product that provides the flexibility to meet all of today's insurance needs and tomorrow's as well. Stop by and see the agents at North Wayne Insurance Agency in downtown Flora and Cisne. They will provide the financial protection and peace of mind that you need and deserve. North Wayne Insurance in Pekin, beyond the expected.
Why are more people heating their homes with FS Propane? Because it's better to work with a company that lives and works in the same community that you do. This is Aaron Cummins, your local Clay County FS Propane specialist with South Central FS. South Central is a 9-county cooperative with highly trained employees that are dedicated to providing our residential, commercial, and agricultural customers a safe and reliable propane supply. Contact your local South Central FS Propane specialist or visit us online at southcentralfs.com.
Doors, paint, windows, electrical, plumbing, and much more.
Oh yeah, give me all your guns too.
John Lucas.
What?
You better be dreaming about all the stuff we sell here at Zink Building Center.
Oh, I would. Zink Building Center in Louisville on Route 45. It's a cool place.
Gavin Harrell getting his final warm-up tosses in. He will pitch to a Dieterich Moving Maroon squad that is 10-14 on the year that will send up Pete Britton first. He's a senior shortstop. I doubt he played against Cisne back a month ago. He's been recovering from elbow surgery for quite some time and finally came back, I think, 9 games ago. Britton will lead off. It'll be Garrett Nieberge next, then Noah Dill. Anybody gets on, Sam Hardick. 4 seniors at the top of the lineup for Dieterich. Then they move down in age quickly, as it'll be Andrew Hall is a freshman batting 5th. Lucas Westendorf, sophomore, batting 6th. Dane Curry, another senior, hitting in the 7th spot. Berngen, center fielder, is hitting 8th, and Dominic Ashley in the 9 hole. Jackson Funneman, unable to play. He injured his wrist or hand in practice last week, and so he's done for the season. He was typically center fielder for the Moving Maroons, and he will be out for the rest of the year. Sliding into second base in practice. Slid head first. Sometimes kids are very enthusiastic. Even though they know better, they'll still slide head first. Gavin Harrell on the mound. I'll give you the rest of the defense as we get underway. Harrell opens with a ball out of the zone. Over at third base, it's Noah Legg. Hagan Howard at short. Cade Atwood, the third freshman on the infield for Cisne. And then over at first, the lone sophomore, Landon Keck. Out in the outfield, Caden Dagg in left, Miles Levi in center, and Caden Baker over on the right side in right field. Cooper Bowen behind the plate, catching Gavin Harrell. And Harrell puts Britton on 4 pitches. Pete Britton, I don't know if he's gotten his eyes back for looking at the pitcher or not. Only 9 games back. It's a gorgeous day here in Dieterich. Just beautiful. 70 degrees. Sun behind some clouds right now, probably for the rest of the day. They say it's a 5-mile-an-hour breeze. I don't see it. Maybe. Yeah, that flag at that residence out in center field, they've got a big 5 by 8 foot flag, maybe even bigger than that. And it's too heavy to be waving very much, but I do see another couple of flags out there. There's one out in left field that has a good breeze to it, blowing in from the north. That won't help the baseballs much. 2-1 now on Garrett Nieberge. They throw over. They've got him hung up. Britton tries to outrun Keck. Now back to Harrell. Harrell tosses over to the third baseman, Noah Legg, who will finish the action. So that would go 1, 3, 6. 1, 3, 6, 1, and he threw to 5. 1, 3, 6, 1, 5 on the caught stealing. As Garrett Nieberge will step back in, now with nobody on base, 2-2 the count. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And Noah Dill. He has signed to play college baseball. He will step to the left side and get ready to face Gavin Harrell for the first time today. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first inning. No score. Winner gets North Clay on Wednesday at Kinmundy at South Central. Well, not at South Central, at Kinmundy. Lions Field there in Kinmundy, Illinois. Way inside, and Dill has to step out in a hurry. That first game on Wednesday will be at 4 p.m. We'll be on the air at about 4:25. I said 4 p.m., didn't I? How about 4:30 p.m. is when that game's supposed to start. We'll hit the TV around 4:30, 4:25. Bring you that entire contest, and then the Red Hill South Central game is supposed to start at 7. We'll bring you that entire contest, whether it starts at 6:15, 6:30, 6:45, 7, 7:30, who knows. We'll be in Kinmundy all day long Wednesday. Looking forward to it. Haven't done a high school doubleheader in years. Don't have them all that often anymore, except on Saturdays. Full count here to Noah Dill. Harrell trying to get through his first inning of work unscathed, even with a walk. Way up high, another walk. Harrell just reaching back and overthrowing it a little bit there. Gavin Harrell's a sophomore. He's got a ton of juice in that right arm, and he let that one go. Which brings up Sam Hardick. Hardick, right fielder. 4th of 5 seniors in the starting lineup for the Maroons. Concession stands open, folks. Go over there and hit those folks up. They've got popcorn and all kinds of good stuff over there. I didn't have lunch. Harrell out to 1-1 on Hardick. Hardick, good right fielder. He has been a starter. I believe all of the seniors here for Dieterich have started 2-3 years. Curveball comes back in for a high strike. There you are. Hardick was backing out, and it came right back in. Good crowd out in the outfield. That is a full a full parking lot as strike three thrown right by Hardick. We'll move to the top of the second inning. We got Strikeout Festival. We'll back after these. No score.
At your locally owned Napa Auto Parts stores in Flora and Louisville, you can count on experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, the Napa Auto Parts stores in Flora and Louisville carry a large inventory of Napa products for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced associates understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa Know-How at your locally owned Napa Auto Parts stores in Flora and Louisville.
My name is Robin Stanford. I own Stanford Marketing. It's a promotional products business along with an embroidery business, and we do custom hats, t-shirts, anything, you name it, we can make it. People like that we do stuff in-house and we can actually make things here and that we're not contracting the work out to other places. We never say no. We always try to find a way to do it. If anybody can do it, we can do it. We are hardworking women, that is for sure. Come to Stanford Marketing in Flora for all your custom and promotional needs.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
Lucas Westendorf back to the mound for his second inning of work. He'll face Landon Keck, Hagen Howard, Noah Legg, and then if anybody gets on, Josh Biggs. On a gorgeous day here in Dieterich, looking right at out there over the left field fence. At that new subdivision, I am told there are 5 lots remaining. I mentioned the last time I thought it looked full, but I guess there's a few to go. If you're here in town, driving around Dieterich, nice downtown area in Dieterich. As 4 pitches puts Landon Keck on the base. First base runner for Cisne. That'll bring up Hagen Howard. Freshman, right-handed hitter. Also throws, pitches some. Westendorf trying to keep Keck close over there at first base. Throwing pitch and catch to Dominic Ashley. First pitch, he goes. Throw down in time, possibly, but it was dropped by the second baseman. So a stolen base for Landon Keck. Nice job for Keck. And Westendorf's efforts to try to keep him close potentially wasted. Swing and a miss from Howard. And leaving the count at 1-1. Dietrich's first baseman, Dominic Ashley, playing in very close, looking for a potential bunt. No look like that from Howard yet as he fouls that one out of play next to the school. Hagen Howard, one of 3 freshmen in the starting lineup, in the infield for the Running Lions. Way up high. Speaking of overthrowing, I mentioned a little while ago that Gavin Harrell looked like he was overthrowing a little bit. That one came out and went quite awry. That one a little bit low and inside. Ball gets away, throw the third. Not in time. So a stolen base again for Keck. There's your replay down there. Ty Landreth running the replays in the truck, doing a great job. Abby Springmeyer making sure that all the pretty pictures are coming to you as that one's fouled back and out of play. Out on the cameras today, it is a couple of our old favorites. Jake Volk over on, I believe, first base. And Caleb Gephardt on third. No, if Caleb's here, he's probably on first base. Caleb is a junior in high school here at Dieterich. So thank you very much to the Dieterich video editing class as swing and a miss is strike three for Hagen Howard. Now with a man at third base. Boy, that's you don't want to strike out, and that's exactly what the doctor ordered for Westendorf. First pitch, no leg is swing and a miss, strike one. He's got the All-American helmet on there with the red stripes on the bottom. A high bunt, that's going to get out of play. And bumps into that person's little gray Ford over there. Yeah, I was saying the parking lot over there in the outfield on the right field side, pretty full. Folks tailgating out there. They've got the... some folks have the lawn chairs out. The other folks have the just sitting on the beds of the trucks. Good clean fun at the old ball yard right there. 1-2's the count. And that one's fouled back. With one out, Noah Legg would dearly love to bring Landon Keck in over from third base and break the shutout, the double shutout. Swing and a miss. Strike three. Well, that thing's the task a little bit more difficult for Josh Biggs. Biggs is a good hitter. And he watches ball one come inside. If Biggs does get on, it'll be Caden Dagg. Next up, Caden Dagg on deck. Swing and a miss, strike two. The left field fence, 320 feet from home plate. Right field fence at the Powell is 315 feet from home plate here in Dieterich. Power alley in the left, 345, and right, 340. They took the sign down. I believe it was 360 to center. Swing and a miss, strike three. Another three strikeouts for Westendorf. So the running Lions strand one at third. We'll head to the bottom of the second inning. No score.
If you're looking for a loan for your brand new home, call Clay County State Bank. If you want to transfer money so your future will look sunny, call Clay County State Bank. We got checking and savings and bill pay too.
An online bank, just ask our crew. For all your banking needs, we think you will agree.
Clay County State Bank is the place you need to be.
Clay County State Bank.
It's the weekend and your symptoms are worsening. The morning of a big meeting and you have a bigger sore throat. Ever experienced that urgency after picking up your sick child and your community health center has already closed? You will be able to connect to a provider at crhpc.org. Even if you have never been to CRHPC, you are welcome to utilize our services. Feel better after scheduling a video visit with CRHPC.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Breeze blowing in from right, about 5 miles per hour. As Dieterich heads up to take their cuts in the for the second time. They will send up catcher Andrew Hall, Lucas Westendorf, the pitcher. Dane Curry, the left fielder, and then Justin Burngeon, center fielder, if anybody gets on. Like I said, Burngeon in the lineup for Jackson Funneman today, and probably for the rest of the year. Burngeon has been pretty much the widely utilized as the courtesy runner. So he's got good speed if it does come around and he gets on base. But that also shortens your bench when it comes to courtesy runners. As Gavin Harrell throws the first one out of the strike zone, second one, same story. Swing and a miss. It's 1-2, or 2-1, pardon me. On Andrew Hall. Hall's a freshman. Knocks that one to left center on the run. That is, gets down by Caden Dagg. Throw in. It's going to be a sliding double for Andrew Hall with nobody out here in the bottom of the second inning. First hit of the day for either team. This is when you would bring in the courtesy runner for the catcher out there. Well, they won't, as Lucas Westendorf will watch pitch zip past his head. Hagen Howard trying to keep Hall close out there. Curveball comes back in for a strike. The next from Gavin Harrell is a bit inside. The curveball did not cut that far back in that time. Harrell giving a good eye to Hall out at second. He hit him. Like I said, he was just overthrown a little bit. And that might have hurt. Because Gavin Harrell could smoke it in there. He got some pretty good heat. So with nobody out, Dane Curry will step to the plate. Runners on first and second. Andrew Hall out at second. Lucas Westendorf over at first. The Maroons looking for the first run of the game. You're watching Wabash Catch TV. Wabash Catch TV's presentation of the IHSA Regional. It's the South Central Regional. And a bunt gathered by Harrell will take the easy throw to first. And the sacrifice is good for Dane Curry. 1-3. Moves the runners up for Justin Burngeon. Center fielder watches the first pitch. Well, swings at the first pitch as it zips past. Like I told you, Gavin Harrell can throw some steam. And that one is fouled back, so Burngeon in a bit of a hole here with one out. Hall at third base. Westendorf out on second. The Dieterich battery currently on base with one out. Bottom of the second inning, no score. And that one knocked straight up the gut. It's going to get down. One run is in. Are they going to send him? They do hold him up. They hold up Westendorf. As Miles Levi came in and got it, but that went over the head of Howard and Atwood. And the Moon Maroons bust out on top on a base hit by Justin Burngeon. Westendorf now at third base, still just one out. And Dominic Ashley, the big first baseman at the plate. He's a freshman. Runner goes, no throw. Cooper Bowen trying to decoy Westendorf into trying it. Dieterich's already lost one runner on the base paths today. They didn't want to lose another. And that is a beautiful strike on the inside corner, the lower part of the zone. So with one out and men on second and third, Ashley set to go. Pitch from Harrell. Swing and a miss. Ashley way late on that one. It was a pretty curveball. Ashley couldn't decide whether to swing soon enough. He swings at that one a little bit late as well and strikes out. Well, that's a big one for Harrell. He needed that strikeout. And with 2 outs, Pete Britton will come back to the plate. He walked back in the first. He's an outstanding hitter, folks. I do have a few statistics for Dieterich. They put him on max preps, as Britton has played 9 games, batting .407. Up high. Big point in the game. Britton could really break it open wide here. With Berngen out at second base, he's got good speed. 1-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Outfield playing pretty deep. They've got a wide open right side for Britton if he decides to put it over there, because second baseman Cade Atwood is basically standing on second base trying to hold Berngen close. He's staying pretty close. Out of the zone, 2-2. 2-2 with 2 outs, 2 men on. As our good friend, our old friend, Mike Shannon used to say, deuces wild. Harrell fires home. That ball is knocked to left, way back on the run, and it is foul. Wow. Home plate umpire had it all the way. Coach at third base, Colton Boer, said, "Man, that was a home run. That went over the post." Must not have. Well, you can't really argue that anyway. There's no replay unless Ty got one out there. Did you get a replay of the ball? That'd be pretty good. Now they're scooting the outfielders over as the count remains 2-2. Everybody getting back in their seat, following Pete Britton, shaking things up a little bit. Second and third. Harrell looks home. Way up high. That creates a situation where the runners will go. Base hit, probably scores 2. Dieterich's already been able to put 1 run in this inning. Big pitch. And timeout is called. 1 run on 2 hits so far. A hit by pitch, a sacrifice, and a strikeout. That ball fouled back. Britton is a tough customer. Top of the lineup for the Moving Maroons. Garrett Nieberg's on deck. He's batting over .400 as well. Nieberg's batting .414 while Britton's batting .407. And ball 4, that's going to bring up Garrett Nieberge with the bases jacked. Nieberge struck out back in the first inning. Holds the bat on his shoulder. Watches the curveball come in for strike 1. Nice pitch. And again, Gavin Harrell steers the center fielder out to scoot over. Miles Levi says, I'm playing him okay. Way inside. Throwing that in, that means that Harrell's not going to give anything off to the other side, to the outside. He's going to try to keep it in. But he's got no place to put Nieberge as he swings through strike 2. 1-2 now. Harrell takes his time. Finds what he likes. Ready to go. Ball 2, 2-2. A walk, a hit by pitch, a double, a single, a sacrifice, and a strikeout. Nieberge, the 7th hitter to face Harrell this inning. Inside, curveball does not come back in. Harrell was walking off the mound. He thought he had him. That was close. So, full count. Runners will be off. Westendorf at third, Berngen at second, and Britton jogs to second base on ball 4. Run will come in. That's Westendorf. And it's 2-0 in favor of Dieterich. Coach Nick Howard's going to go out and have a chat with his sophomore as he has walked 1, 2, 3, 4. Struck 1 with a pitch. And here in the regional, there's no second chances. When you're done, you're done. Let's make sure everybody knows how to play it here with the bases loaded again. Harrell remains on the mound here with 2 outs. Bases loaded. Noah Dill coming to the plate. Dill hitting .388. So the top 3 in the lineup hit .407, .415, and .388. This is the Moving Maroons' chance to put up a crooked number. They lead 2-0. That one a bit low. Left-hander Noah Dill walked back in the first inning. Good speed on the bases. Swing and a miss. That ball, curveball, came back in some, but not far enough that Dill could reach it. Left-handed swinger. He's kind of peeking out there to see how deep Caden Baker's playing out in right field. Inside, ball 2. Levi well into the right field side now at center, so he's playing him to pull. Two and 1. A bouncer to first, easy bet play for Landon Keck, and the Maroons will finish with 2 runs here in the bottom of the second inning. 2 runs on 2 hits. They leave 3. We'll move to the top of the third. It is Dieterich 2, Cisne nothing.
Tomorrow. Some fear the uncertainty it brings. Some trust the promise it holds. At Grinnell Mutual, we are always looking forward to tomorrow, growing and innovating. So even if the plans you have for the future aren't the same as the plans that the future holds for you, you can be ready. Because we'll be ready, like we have been for over 100 years. Trust in that. Trust in tomorrow. Talk Talk to your mutual agent today.
Your local agent is on the square. Louisville, Clay County, Farmers Mutual Insurance.
For service beyond the surface, call Carter Trucking in Fairfield. Carter's trucks are ready to haul your big freight and grain. So whatever you call Jeremy Carter, the Mucho Mulcho Man, the driveway doctor, the gravel guru, the pothole pirate, the rockin' redneck, the smooth operator, the mudhole master, or the happy hauler, just call him. 842-2022 to haul your big freight, grain, and more with trucks from Carter Trucking, Williamson Drive in Fairfield.
Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated.
Top of inning number 3. It'll be Caden Dagg, Miles Levi, and then back to the top of the order, Gavin Harrell. Anybody gets on, Cade Atwood will swing a bat as Dagg steps in. In at the corners in the infield for Dieterich, meaning that Noah Dill is in past first base, more shallow than third base where he is. Ashley still beyond first base. Cisne yet to put a ball in play as Lucas Westendorf on the mound has 6 strikeouts. Now Landon Keck did walk back in the second, stole a couple of bases as there's the first ball in play. Over to Dill, he fires to Ashley who tags the runner Caden Dagg. 5-3. Miles Levi, senior, for Cisne will head to the plate. Nice play by, you saw it there, nice play by Dominic Ashley stepping off the bag and making the quick tag. Nobody getting hurt. How about that? 1 out. Nobody on for Levi. I believe Miles is the final of the 3 Levi brothers to come through Cisne. He's probably already graduated or will very soon. Not certain when Cisne's graduation is. I know Fairfield had theirs. I think Wayne City had theirs too. When you talk about Wayne County graduations. Bouncer again to Dill. Clean pickup. Throws across this time. Much more normal with Ashley being able to stay on the bag. Gavin Harrell heads up to the plate for his second look at Westendorf. Right-handed swinger, right-handed thrower. Struck out looking back in the first. Westendorf with a ton of heat on that one. A little bit out of the zone. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Or pardon me, 1-1. Cisne's fans Cisne stands pretty full of fans tonight. Not so much on the Dieterich side. Dieterich fans like to, like I mentioned, sit in the tailgates and watch from a different perspective. Westendorf fires inside. That one came off his fingers awkwardly. And it'll be a 3-1 count here on Gavin Harrell. He knocks that one. That is a foul ball down the third base side. Back to the mound heads Westendorf. Fires home. Full count. And he, I was going to say, he walked him. He would have walked him, but the ball hit his bat. Harrell was getting out of the way, and he left his bat up in the air, and the ball hit it. That is a bad luck for Gavin Harrell. Second chance for Westendorf. Full count again, 2 outs. That ball fouled off to the left side again. We're in the top of the third inning. It's 2-0 Dieterich. Westendorf fires, fouled back. Westendorf already with 6 strikeouts today. Struck out 3 in the first, 3 in the second. More conventional here in the third. And ball 4. So Harrell with burning speed heads out to first base with 2 outs. Helicopter flies over the field. Where's he going? Cade Atwood steps to the plate with 2 outs. Man on first. Atwood struck out back in the first. Westendorf trying to keep the runner close. Like I said, Harrell on the base pass. He has a ton of speed. Atwood's a freshman. The runner goes, throw down. It was, boy, he might have had him, but the ball got away. Britton made the catch, laid the tag, and the ball goes dribbling off. This was very close. There goes the runner. The tag, I just never had the ball. So a stolen base for Harrell. And now 3-0 on Cade Atwood. So Cisne gave up a couple of runs. They are battling back with 2 outs here in the top of the third. And ball 4. That'll bring up Cooper Bowen. Don't want to mess around with this Cisne squad. They are tough customers. Bowen has to take the tools of ignorance off to come up there to hit. He was ready to go back in the field. Cisne's catcher. Big shout out to all the friends down at Dog Pound Lounge. Barney and the gang. Probably watching this afternoon. Owen won the count here on Cooper Bowen. Runners on first and second. Oh, and that gets away. They will advance the runners 90 feet. So, a 2-out rally here for the Running Lions. They have a real chance with 2 outs. Westendorf beginning to get a little wild. That ball popped into the left side. It's going to get down foul. One and 2 the count. Next to Bowen. Out of the zone. Ball 2. Nothing Dieterich, but Cisne on the warpath. Swing and a miss. Got a piece of it, but it was held on to by Andrew Hall, and that'll do it for the Running Lions here in the third inning. We'll head to the bottom of the third. It is Dieterich 2, Cisne nothing. Back after these.
For over 50 years, at your locally owned and operated Roll King Supply in Salem and Olney, we've helped you and your neighbors enjoy an easy country lifestyle. We carry the most thorough sporting goods department around with a huge variety of hunting and fishing gear, camping equipment, and a variety of firearms for any need. Our team is here to help you find whatever you need. Open every day, it's Roll King in Salem and Olney, your locally owned farm and home store.
Fashion is our passion at Carnaby Square. We specialize in customer service and have since 1980. Our multi-generational boutique features your favorite on-trend to classic famous maker fashions, footwear, accessories, and a massive inventory of Brighton. So come, relax, explore, and elevate your look with us. Everyone is welcome, where we always wrap it, tag it, and bag it for free at Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield.
In 1916, Warren Miller chose Auto Owners Insurance. Later, his son made the same choice, as did his grandson. And today, his great-granddaughter did the same. As we reflect on where we've been, we're grateful to our independent agents and to those who have put their trust in us, and to the generations who will. Auto Owners Insurance.
Harrison Insurance in Louisville is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Do you bowl like this? That's great. Do you bowl like this? That's great too. That's because whether you're a pro or you just want to have a lot of fun, at Peggle's Silver Dollar Lanes, we have a lane for you. We have galaxy bowling, gaming for kids and adults, Joe's Pizza, a full bar, darts, pool, and fresh and clean bowling shoes. Boy, does that smell nice. So come on down to Peggle Silver Dollar Lanes in Effingham, where we have a lane for you.
Bottom of inning number 3 set to go. Sam Hardick will bat first here for the Mover Maroons. It'll be followed by Andrew Hall, then Lucas Westendorf. Anybody gets on, Dane Curry. Top-heavy lineup here for Dieterich. They'd love to see the bottom of the lineup do some damage. Hardick comes in hitting .250. Gavin Harrell out for his third inning of work. He faced 8 hitters back in the second after only 4 in the first. That's when Dieterich picked up their 2 runs. A couple of hits. Two and one. The count here to Hardick. He struck out back in the first inning. Cisne fans would be okay with that again. Up and in. Out of the zone. 3-1. Next is a curveball that cuts across the plate for strike 2. Both pitchers really going deep into the counts as that ball poked into right field. It's going to be a base hit for Hardick. It drops just in front of Caden Baker. So, man on first now, nobody out for the Moving Maroons. Hall with that long double back in the second inning heads up to the plate. A leadoff double for Andrew Hall. He did come around to score. And he bunks that one over to third. They've got a chance at 2. Throw to second. That is the lone out to be gathered. Noah Legg to Cade Atwood. So the fielder's choice will erase Hardick. And a courtesy runner comes in for Dieterich. That is Dominic Boyer over on first base. Lucas Westendorf in the batter's box with 1 out. Boyer taking a pretty good lead. That ball popped out of play. Concrete out here is taking a beating. 0-2 count, one out. Here in the bottom of the third inning, man on first for the Move Maroons, and that hits Westendorf. He tried to duck out of the way and then just took the curveball to the back. That's the second time he's been hit by a pitch. So, Hall's spot and Westendorf's spot producing again. Moves Boyer down to second base. Westendorf will remain to run for himself over at first. Here comes Dane Curry. Good sacrifice back in the second inning. This time he swings fully with one out, and it'll get out of play. Yeah, he had a good bunt that it actually kind of bounced directly to Harrell. It looked like he might have a throw to second or third, but he went ahead and took the sure bet over at first. There's a good-looking pitch from Harrell. Strike two right there. "70 degrees this afternoon." What a gorgeous day. 5-mile-an-hour wind, swing and a miss. Strike three. Give those Cisne fans something to clap about over here to my right. Justin Berngen will check back in. He got a base hit and the RBI back in the second inning. Bounces that to the left side. The throw across pulls Keck off the bag, so that's going to be an infield hit. Tough play for Howard. And the bases loaded again for Dominic Ashley. Back in the second inning, he had a one-out bases loaded situation, struck out. He doesn't want to do that again. 2 outs now. Pete Britton on deck. Swing and a miss. Britton walked to force in a run. Back in the second. As Ashley, freshman first baseman, stands in against the sophomore pitcher Gavin Harrell. Watches ball one zip past his eye level. Again, folks, remember we'll be at South Central. Winner of this game takes on North Clay on Wednesday. Swing and a miss for Ashley. So, yeah, the winner of this game plays on Wednesday. The loser of this game done for the season. Up high, ball two. Ashley swung at a couple. Left-handed swinger. First baseman. Bases loaded. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Harrell gets another strikeout when he needs it. And so the Moving Maroons do not score. They leave 3. We'll head to the top of the fourth inning. It is Dieterich 2, Cisne nothing.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our Power Brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basementy experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basementy experts.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
Welcome back, Wabash Catch TV's presentation of the Class 1A High School Regional Baseball Tournament. Dieterich versus Cisne. Winner moves on to play North Clay on Wednesday at 4:30 at Ken Mundy. We'll be there for that as well. Also for the late game on Wednesday night, that features the Red Hill Salukis battling the South Central Cougars. Fascinating Altamont sectional lineup. I'll go through it a little bit over the course of the afternoon, as the South Central Regional winner takes on the winner of the Tuscola Regional next Wednesday at 4:30. They'll be doing 2 games in the sectional tournament. I like that. I like how they're doing 2 games on Wednesday night here at South Central. That keeps the pitching even as Landon Keck swings and misses at strike 3. Strikeout number 8 for Westendorf. The South Central Regional is the only regional in this sectional. I take that back. Tuscola's doing it too, having both teams play on Wednesday, or both games on Wednesday. As that one's popped out to Sam Hardick over in right. Hagen Howard popping out. Here comes Noah Legg. He struck out back in the second. Couple of games throughout the sectional complex today as well. If I get scores, I'll tell you. Of course, this is the only quarterfinal game in the South Central Regional. Cisne at Dieterich. Up in the Tuscola Regional, Tuscola is playing Kansas today. That's at 4:30. Well, they've already started. Brownstown has a couple of games. Well, no, just one today. At the Brownstown Regional, it's at Beecher City. Well, actually, they're playing it at Evergreen Park today in Effingham. Ramsey versus Beecher City at Evergreen Park in Effingham. And then in the Neoga Regional, couple of games. Central A&M is at KZ Westfield today, and Martinsville plays at Cumberland. Up in Greenup, Toledo area, as Noah Legg works his way into a walk. Two nothing. Dieterich on top. Dieterich in the white uniforms. Throw over to Ashley is not in time. Cisne in their royal blues. Beginning to get a little cloudier and darker than it was earlier. Josh Biggs at the plate. Curveball does not come down. Top of the 4th inning. A bouncer to a right, stopped by Ashley. Tosses to Westendorf, who wins the race to the bag. Nice play by the youth of Moving Maroons as the freshman tosses to the sophomore. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Dieterich leads it 2-0.
The insurance specialists have options to tailor to your needs at CSI Insurance Brokers. Experienced insurance brokers at CSI are skilled with all types of insurance plans and policies and represent many companies, including Safeco Insurance. You'll benefit from their detailed expertise, unbeatable premiums, and commitment to customer service. CSI Insurance Brokers and Safeco Insurance Company, providing affordable rates on quality insurance since 1952.
We like technology at Flora Savings Bank. Here's what you can accomplish in our mobile banking app in less than 30 seconds. See account balances in your transactions, set up an account alert, make a transfer between accounts, get an alert text message about your transfer, pay a bill, turn your debit card off and then back on. It all happens in the palm of your hand with our free My Bank to Go app. Search My Bank to Go in the App Store or Google Play and give mobile banking a try. Flora Savings Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Top of the lineup, pardon me, top of the lineup for Dieterich here in this bottom of the fifth. Thank you so much. How very kind. Didn't need to do that, but that's cool. Young lady brought me a bottle of water. Appreciate that. Didn't realize I wanted popcorn, a cheeseburger, and some M&Ms. I'm just teasing. First pitch to Britton is knocked to deep left center on the way back, and that is a home run for Pete Britton. He got it this time. No doubt about that one being foul or fair. And he knocks it almost to the 345 sign coming in from the left side. You can see the baseball laying out there in the field. The home run makes it a 3-0 lead for Dieterich. That's why they've been missing Pete Britton all year long. Unable to play fall baseball, unable to play basketball. He had an injury to his elbow and then had an additional injury to that. Had a setback, and it just boosted everything back weeks and or months, but he is so happy. He's having some fun here as a senior. And he's made it 3-0 Dieterich on a long home run over the left field power alley. Gavin Harrell had been cruising along pretty well, actually. He's only given up a couple. Now 3, and he just hit Garrett Nieberge. I said he's been cruising along, but now he's hit 2 out of the last 5 hitters he's faced. Noah Dill will come to the batter's box with nobody out. Nieberge on first base. His top of the order is tough for the Moving Maroons. 3 kids batting right at 400. And as we just saw, with some power. Bouncer to the right side. They go to second for the initial play, and in time to get Nieberge. Dill will be on at first. Fielder's choice. Nice play. Nice play on the gather by Hagen Howard. So here comes Sam Hardick with 1 out and a man on first. He singled his last time up and watches ball 1 come in. Three nothing in favor of Dieterich. Bottom of the 4th inning. Cisne will be heading to the 5th inning looking for their first hit. Lucas Westendorf throwing a gem right now. Throw over to first, not in time to get Dill. Oh, would have hit another one. Or that got behind him. I guess that didn't hit him. Late takeoff there by Dill. The throw down does not get him. Boy, Cooper Bowen with a heck of an arm. He got that. He got more on that than I saw possible. Wild pitch. Let's put it that way. He got closer than I ever thought possible. So man at second base with 1 out. Hardick fouls that one out of play. Young lady out there walking around looking at her phone, but not looking closely enough at her phone that She didn't notice the baseball zipping past. Good eye. 2-2. He bounces it to the left side, gathered by Howard from his knees, throws across in time. Nice play by Hagen Howard. You see him go to his knees and then make the throw. That's a dandy. So 2 outs. Andrew Hall heading to the plate. Dill advances to third. One run has scored here in this bottom of the 4th inning. Dieterich with 2 in the 2nd, 1 here in the 4th, ongoing. Andrew Hall at the plate. Curveball in the zone, strike 1. Each pitcher has gone the entire distance for their teams. Pretty low-scoring, well-pitched game. A knock to the left side is going to get down in foul territory. That's pretty deep grass here in the outfield. Ball goes in it. It's not going too far. It's not going to bounce very far, that's for sure. Here with the rain over the weekend. They're talking about rain tomorrow. That's why this game, they had to get it in. And there will be strike 3 on Hall, but the Moving Maroons do pick up a run on the long home run from Pete Britton. We'll head to the top of the 5th inning. It is Dieterich 3, Cisne nothing.
Clay County Hospital is your life-saving connection.
Going beyond the expected. It's what they do at Pekin Insurance, and it's been their way of doing business since 1921. It's service that goes the extra mile, and product that provides the flexibility to meet all of today's insurance needs and tomorrow's as well. Stop by and see the agents at North Wayne Insurance Agency in downtown Flora and Cisne. They will provide the financial protection and peace of mind that you need and deserve. North Wayne Insurance in Pekin, beyond the expected.
Why are more people heating their homes with FS Propane? Because it's better to work with a company that lives and works in the same community that you do. This is Aaron Cummins, your local Clay County FS Propane specialist with South Central FS. South Central is a 9-county cooperative with highly trained employees that are dedicated to providing our residential, commercial, and agricultural customers a safe and reliable propane supply. Contact your local South Central FS Propane specialist or visit us online at southcentralfs.com.
Doors, paint, windows, electrical, plumbing, and much more. Oh yeah, give me all your guns too.
John Lucas.
What?
You better be dreaming about all the stuff we sell here at Zink Building Center.
Oh, I would. Zink Building Center in Louisville on Route 45. It's a cool place.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you listen to these telecasts for any period of time, you understand and realize that I am not a believer in the announcer's curse. So I will go ahead and tell you now that as we head into the top of the 5th inning, Caden Dagg, Miles Levi, and Gavin Harrell due up for Cisne, 8, 9, and 1. Cade Atwood to get up if anybody gets on. Lucas Westendorf yet to give up a hit for Dieterich. Cisne has had a couple base runners. They had a runner at third base back in the 3rd. Runner at 2nd as well on 2 out, 2 walks in a row. They did move over to 3rd on a wild pitch as Dagg strikes out swinging. But Westendorf throwing a gem. He threw 6 strikeouts in the first 2 innings. Since then, he has 3 more. So he has 9 now through 4 1/3. Miles Levi to the plate. Oh, that family brought their dog. Nice. Good day at the old ballpark. Walk your dog. Have a seat. Go get you a hot dog. Share it with your dog. Westendorf 1-1 on Levi. Levi bunts for a hit. Westendorf picks it and tosses to Ashley. That is an unwritten rule right there. There's a reason those rules are unwritten. Doesn't matter. You got to get on base however you can. I don't blame Miles at all. However, if this was, say, a major league ball game with one team this far into the game with a no-hitter and somebody tried to bunt their way on for a hit, the next hitter, Gavin Harrell, might face one or might get one in his ear. 2 outs now for Harrell. There was high and tight. That was not a. There was no note attached to that one. I don't think. It was high and tight. 1-1 to Gavin Harrell, and he hit him. He got out of the way, but he didn't get that elbow far enough out of the way, and Harrell zips down to first base. Westendorf says, well, yeah, you had it coming. You hit me twice. Harrell has hit him twice. First pitch he sees is grounded to Dill. He'll gather, throw it across, and Cade Atwood is the third out for Cisne. We'll go to the bottom of the fifth inning. Dieterich clinging to a 3-0 lead. Back after these words.
At your locally owned Napa Auto Parts stores in Flora and Louisville, you can count on experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, the Napa Auto Parts stores in Flora and Louisville carry a large inventory of Napa products for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced associates understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa Know-How at your locally owned Napa Auto Parts stores in Flora and Louisville.
My name is Robin Stanford. I own Stanford Marketing. It's a promotional products business along with an embroidery business. And we do custom hats, t-shirts, anything, you name it, we can make it. People like that we do stuff in-house and we can actually make things here and that we're not contracting the work out to other places. We never say no. We always try to find a way to do it. If anybody can do it, we can do it. We are hardworking women, that is for sure. Come to Stanford Marketing in Flora for all your custom and promotional needs.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
Harrell heads back out for his fifth inning of work. He's given up 3 runs on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. He has struck out 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he faces his counterpart, Lucas Westendorf, for the third time. He's hit him twice. Westendorf hit by pitch, scored a run back in the second. Hit by pitch, stranded at second in the third. Other games going around this afternoon. T-Town is playing Vandalia today, just up the road. In the Greenville Regional. Also, Fairfield playing today. They are playing in the, those southern regionals. I can't remember which were the Carmi Regional. They're playing Hamilton County today. If I get any scores before we get off TV here, I'll let you know. Two and two to Westendorf. Harrell fires it in, and Westendorf fouls it down the right side. The next curveball comes in. See you later. Uncle Charlie making an appearance. Westendorf knew it, too. He just says, okay, you got me. I'm done. I see you. Yeah, that was a good one. First pitch to Curry is knocked into left. That is going to be foul. Dane Curry, 0 for 1 today, struck out back in the third. Had a successful sacrifice bunt back in the second. And the next from Harrell is out of the zone. Like I was telling you, the rest of this Farina South Central Regional will be on television Wednesday and Saturday. Curry pops that one into short right. Tough play. Oh, Landon Keck got a glove on it, but it bounces out of play or into a foul territory. He has to go gather, pick it up, and throw it. He got a glove on it, but it was a tough play to make, and it is a bloop double. A bloop double for Dane Curry. So Dieterich trying to add a little insurance here in this bottom of the fifth inning. With one out, Justin Burngeon heads to the plate. The man on second. Keck went back on it. He had his back turned to home plate, and that ball smoked straight up the gut for the second hit of the day by Burngeon. Making the turn, heading for home. Perfect throw it has to be. Won't get him. Harrell throws it back into center field, and Burngeon is safe at second on a base hit. Taking second on the throw. Dane Curry scores, and all of a sudden it is 4-0 Dieterich. Nick Howard heads out to talk to his squad. He might have seen Gavin Harrell chuck that one into about 10 feet above his second baseman's head and might be telling everybody to calm down a little bit. As I believe we are going to get a pitching change. We're certainly having equipment changing out there. And it will be Hagan Howard will be pitching when we return as Gavin Harrell done for the day. He pitched well. We'll get his totals when we return as Hagan Howard starts to warm up back after these.
If you're looking for a loan for your brand new home, call Clay County State Bank. If you want to transfer money so your future will look sunny, call Clay County State Bank. We got checking and savings and bill pay too.
An online banking, just ask our crew. For all your banking needs, we think you will agree.
Clay County State Bank is the place you need to be. Clay County State Bank.
It's the weekend and your symptoms are worsening. The morning of a big meeting and you have a bigger sore throat. Ever experienced that urgency after picking up your sick child and your community health center has already closed? You will be able to connect to a provider at crhpc.org. Even if you have never been to CRHPC, you are welcome to utilize our services. Feel better after scheduling a video visit with CRHPC.
So freshman Hagan Howard set to go. Thank you. Pinch hitter coming in for Dieterich. It'll be Mason Leidy hitting for Dominic Ashley. So new pitcher and new hitter. Hagan Howard on the mound. Trying to finish the inning for Gavin Harrell. Harrell went 4 1/3. He's moved to shortstop. Swinging and miss for Leidy. Harrell went 4 1/3, got 7 strikeouts, walked 4, 7 hits, including a home run. The long bomb to Pete Britton. Britton would have had 2. Actually, his coach thought he had 2 with the ball tailing around the foul pole. 7, like I said, 4 walks, 3 hit by pitches. That's where it kind of got him in trouble throughout. One of those hit by pitches came around to score. Swing and a miss for Leidy. There's strike 3. So 2 outs now with a man on second base for Britton. Britton walked twice, hit a home run. Like I told you, he's batting over 400 now. We're right at it. First pitch out of the zone. What would he be hitting? Over 400, yeah. He is 12 for 28. So that'd be 427, I believe, 428. That, by the way, was Britton's second home run of the season. A lot of power at the top of this lineup. Britton has a home run, 2 now. Nieberge with 3 and Dill with 3. And Britton gets hit by the pitch. Cisne playing with fire here at this part of the lineup. As Garrett Nieberge will head to the plate. He struck out back in the first. Walked in the second. Hit by a pitch in the third. Or the fourth, pardon me. As Howard throws a curveball for strike 1. Nick's boy, coach's son, Hagan. Swing and a miss for Garrett Nieberge. He's got him on his heels now. 0-2 with 2 outs. Dieterich trying to pass that psychological 4-run barrier. They lead 4-0 here in the bottom of the 5th. That ball popped into a short center field. Backing up on it, Gavin Harrell. The shortstop makes the grab, and that'll do it for the moving Maroons. But they do score a run on 2 hits. They leave 2, will move to the top of the 6th inning as Dieterich leads Cisne 4-0.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Tomorrow. Some fear the uncertainty it brings. Some trust the promise it holds. At Grinnell Mutual, we are always looking forward to tomorrow, growing and innovating. So even if the plans you have for the future aren't the same as the plans the future holds for you, you can be ready. Because we'll be ready, like we have been for over 100 years. Trust in that. Trust in tomorrow. Talk to your mutual agent today.
Your local agent is on the square. Louisville, Clay County Farmers Mutual Insurance.
For service beyond the surface, call Carter Trucking in Fairfield. Carter's trucks are ready to haul your big freight and grain. So whatever you call Jeremy Carter, the Mucho Mulcho Man, the driveway doctor, the gravel...
Welcome back. Top of the 6th inning. Cisne needs some base runners. Down by 4. They're going to send up their 3, 4, and 5 hitters. Anybody gets on. Number 6 hitter, Noah Legg. So Cooper Bowen, Landon Keck, Hagan Howard. Anybody gets on Noah Legg. Still looking for their first hit. Close the book on Gavin Harrell, by the way. He gave up 4 runs. All 4 runs were earned. Pitched well. Went 4 1/3. 7 strikeouts, 4 walks. 7 hits. as Bowen finds himself 0-2 in a hurry. Cooper Bowen 0-2 with a walk, and he knocks that one into right center. That's going to get down. There's the first hit of the game. Gathered out there by Burns, and he'll fire it back in. But Cisne finally cracks Lucas Westendorf with nobody out. Gives them an opportunity. Landon Keck, lefty steps in. They were playing as he swings at the first pitch, pops it behind first base, and stepping over to take the gather is Garrett Nieberge. Called off Dominic Ashley. That's the first out. Here comes Hagen Howard. Down by 4 runs. Will Bowen think about stealing? There he goes. Bouncer will get right through. Howard put it right to the spot. The hit and run works. Throw to third ahead of the runner. Not in time, and they just about had Howard tangled between first and second. But the hit and run perfectly executed by the running Lions as Pete Britton was zipping over to take the throw from home. And Bowen is over at third base with 1 out. Bowen at third. Howard at first, and he's going to take second on the first pitch. Stolen base for Hagen Howard. Westendorf has pitched well all day. That one a bit inside. That hit by Cooper Bowen between the right fielder and center fielder. Pretty much the first well-hit ball all day. As a swing and a miss from the leg. Harrell and Atwood were both on back in the third, but they had walked. A little low. The first 6 outs of the game for Cisne were recorded via the strikeout. And ball 3, 2 leg, full count with men at second and third. Westendorf just about to give himself trouble. As the tying run is on deck in the form of designated hitter Josh Biggs. Next from Westendorf. Way up and in. And he overthrew that. And here comes the tying run to the plate. Huge chance here in the 6th inning for Cisne. Winner goes home. Loser goes home. Winner takes on North Clay on Wednesday. First pitch into Biggs is a swung on and missed. Maybe got a piece of it. Biggs 0-2. Struck out back in the first, grounded to first in the third. Make that the 4th. We're in the top of the 6th inning. Cisne trying to scratch their first runs across. They've got bases loaded. And there it is, a base hit out to right. 1 run is in. Bowen is in. They're going to hold up Howard. They throw back to the plate. And the running Lions on the board on a base hit by Josh Biggs. It's 4-1. Bowen scored easily. Howard got probably 3 steps off the past third base. And Westendorf hands the baseball to his coach, Colton Boer. Let's see who he's going to decide to hand it to. I don't know if he's just handing it to him. He is making a change. We will see who he brings in. It is the top of the 6th inning with 1 out, 4-1. Bases still loaded. We'll be back after this.
Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
For over 50 years, at your locally owned and operated Roll King Supply in Salem and Olney, we've helped you and your neighbors enjoy an easy country lifestyle. We carry the most thorough sporting goods department around with a huge variety of hunting and fishing gear, camping equipment, and a variety of firearms for any need. Our team is here to help you find whatever you need. Open every day, it's Roll King in Salem and Olney, your locally owned farm and home store.
Fashion is our passion at Carnaby Square. We specialize in customer service and have since 1980. Our multi-generational boutique features your favorite on-trend to classic Famous Maker fashions, footwear, accessories, and a massive inventory of Brighton. So come, relax, explore, and elevate your look with us. Everyone is welcome, where we always wrap it, tag it, and bag it for free at Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield.
So Noah Dill will check in to pitch for the Moving Maroons. Dill on the season, 5.25 ERA. He has pitched 37 innings, has 37 strikeouts. And that's what they're going to look for him here as Caden Dagg steps to the plate with one out and the bases loaded. Swing and a miss for Dagg. Dagg struck out the last time he was up. Westendorf finishes with 5 1/3 innings pitched, struck out 9, walked 5. That's a big number. And 3 hits all this inning in the top of the 6th. Curveball comes back in, fouled out of play. 1 hit by pitch. All 3 runners on base do belong to Westendorf. They moved him out to center field. Justin Berngen came in to play second, and they moved Garrett Nieberge over to third to replace Dill. Bouncer gathered by Berngen at second, lobs it to Britton, who fires to first. Double play! But the running Lions do get on the board as they pick up 3 hits. They leave 2, and we will move to the bottom of the 6th inning. It is 4-1, Dieterich.
In 1916, Warren Miller chose Auto Owners Insurance. Later, his son made the same choice, as did his grandson. And today, his great-granddaughter did the same. As we reflect on where we've been, we're grateful to our independent agents and to those who have put their trust in us, and to the generations who will. Auto Owners Insurance.
Harrison Insurance in Louisville is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Do you bowl like this? That's great. Do you bowl like this? That's great too. That's because whether you're a pro or you just want to have a lot of fun, at Peggle's Silver Dollar Lanes, we have a lane for you. We have galaxy bowling, gaming for kids and adults, Joe's Pizza, a full bar, darts, pool, and fresh and clean bowling shoes. Boy, does that smell nice. So come on down to Peggle Silver Dollar Lanes in Effingham, where we have a lane for you.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our Power Brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
So the double play bails out the Moving Maroons, and Cisne thinking what might have been with 1 out and bases loaded there. That's a good solid play made by Berngen to Britton and back over to Ashley. For the Moving Maroons here in the bottom of the 6th, it'll be hitters 3, 4, and 5 Anybody gets on, we'll see Westendorf. Noah Dill, Sam Hardick, Andrew Hall, then Lucas Westendorf. Dill getting his first look at Hagen Howard. He hit him. Dill didn't move that leg. He is the 4th running line to be struck by a pitch today. And that one might have hurt. Noah Dill is has signed to play college baseball. I think at Lakeland. Certain somebody will tell me if I'm wrong. But he's at first base with nobody out as Dieterich tries to get that run back that they just gave up. They lead it 4-1 as Howard's next pitch is out of the zone. Sam Hardick at the plate has a base hit today. He's 1 for 3. Struck out back in the first, base hit in the third. Grounded short in the fourth. Throw over, not in time for Dill. Howard kind of slipped throwing over. He's looking at the ground funny. What is going on? 1-0. Just about hit Hardick. Four to 1 the lead for Dieterich. Cisne running out of outs. Dieterich would like to get some insurance here, up by 3. Winner gets North Clay on Wednesday at 4:30. We'll be there for that in Kinmundy. Historic Lions Field. I think they've been playing in that park since 1950 anyway. I was talking to some people a few years ago that were mentioning people a lot older than me that hit the ball a long way in that park. That ball knocked out to right field on the run. It's going to drop in front of Caden Baker. And Dieterich off to a nice start with men on first and second and nobody out. Caden Baker got a late start at it. And Andrew Hall heads to the plate. Number 5 hitter. He had a double back in the second, scored a run. Fielder's choice in the third, and then struck out in the fourth. And that one goes past his head, gets away. Runners will move up. So nobody out now, second and third for Dieterich. They were asking for insurance. They're close. As Howard struggling to find the plate. It's 2-0. That ball fouled back. Right at me. Thanks very much again to all the administration and staff here at Dieterich, and Cisne for that matter. Thank you all very much. We appreciate it for all the hospitality we've been shown over the course of the year. This is one of our final telecasts of the 2022-23 high school season. We've got 3 to go after this one. And there is ball 4. So bases loaded for Westendorf. Hall will be replaced by Dominic Boyer as a courtesy runner. Should be able to get back into the Cisne High School gym next year. We're looking forward to that. Get some of their volleyball games as well as basketball games. The repairs complete. Looking forward to it. Nobody out, bases loaded, up high, first 2 to Westendorf. Westendorf can really help his team with the base hit here. Of any kind. Doesn't need to be a base hit. Just move the ball out of the infield. Swings and misses that one. It is 2-1. That ball fouled out of play, evens the count at 2. And that's why nobody parks back there behind the booth. If you park back there, you're taking your chances. Next from Howard, swing and a miss, strike 3. Second strikeout of Westendorf. And that's the first out of the inning here in the bottom of the 6th. Howard got the strikeout when he needed it. He'd love to have another one here as Curry swings the first pitch he sees. It's on the infield. Easy grab for Cade Atwood. And all of a sudden, what looked very promising for the moving Maroons, not quite so promising now as Justin Burngeon steps to the plate. He's moved to second base, started at center field. He bounces that to the left side, gathered, throw across is in time for the out. Nice play by Noah Legg. And the bases are left loaded. We will move to the top of the 7th inning. Cisne needs 3 to tie and 4 to take the lead. Back after these.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
The insurance specialists have options to tailor to your needs at CSI Insurance Brokers. Experienced insurance brokers at CSI are skilled with all types of insurance plans and policies and represent many companies, including Safeco Insurance. You'll benefit from their detailed expertise, unbeatable premiums, and commitment to customer service. CSI Insurance Brokers and Safeco Insurance Company, providing affordable rates on quality insurance since 1952.
So welcome back here to the top of the 7th inning. Cisne needs 3 to tie, 4 to take the lead. They need base runners to start. Miles Levi swings the first pitch he sees, and it's out to center field. Lucas Westendorf runs it down for the first out. 1 pitch, 1 out. A few scores filtering in. Nothing much from Southern Illinois yet, though. I'm looking at the IHSA. Dill now against Gavin Harrell. Harrell looking for his first hit today. He struck out back in the first, walked in the third, hit by a pitch in the 5th. Harrell, a fine hitter. Swings and misses that one. Up at that Beecher City regional game, it was Beecher City over Ramsey 16-1. And that one a bit high. Cumberland beats Martinsville 18-0. So 2 of the quarterfinals complete in this Altamont sectional. 2-2 with one out to Gavin Harrell. Cisne needs runners. They trail by 3. Oh, to hit him. Oh, to get inside, they got out of the way. Wow, I thought it hit him. A little piece of athletic leaping there by Gavin Harrell. Full count. He knocks that one through the third baseman. And a base hit. Cisne is still alive. They're still breathing. 4th hit of the game for the running Lions brings up Cade Atwood. Tying run is on deck in the form of Cooper Bowen. 1 out here in the top of the 7th inning. And a first pitch swing from Atwood. Gathered, throws it to second to get the first out. Burngeon with a clean play over to Pete Britton. And there are now 2 outs. The runner back at first. That's Atwood. He's got good speed. First pitch over the head of Cooper Bowen. They throw it to first. The ball nearly got away. Atwood not going anywhere. That'd be crazy. Down by 3 runs and with 2 outs in the last of the inning. You need base runners as much as you can. That'd be Colton Wong-esque. A nipper to Bowen. 1-1 with 2 outs. Cisne trying to pick up their 6th win and extend their season. That ball knocked into left field on the run. Curry can't get to it, but it is foul. Dieterich looking to pick up their 11th win. And advance to take on North Clay. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That will do it. That's 3 outs. Yeah, the Dieterich Moon Maroons needed reminded the board was wrong. That's why everybody's confused. Yeah, that is strike 3. Cooper Bowen strikes out for the 3rd out of the inning, and the running Lions will finish their season here in Dieterich tonight as they finish up 5-9 on the season. And Lucas Westendorf will get the win for the Moving Maroons. Noah Dill comes in and does nice work for the save. He goes 1 2/3. Did give up a hit, no runs. As the Lions pick up 1 run on 4 hits. No errors for either team today. So that's pretty good. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 runners left on base for Cisne as the running Lions finish their season at 5-9 on the season. For Dieterich, they improved to 11-14 as they scored 4 runs on 8 hits. They left 13 on base in the 6 innings that they batted. And no errors also, as I said, for Dieterich, as Lucas Westendorf gets the win. He went 5 1/3. Gave up 4 runs on 3 hits, all coming. Gave up 1 run on 3 hits, all those hits coming off of him in the 6th inning. Dill gave up a hit in the 7th inning. As Gavin Harrell, the losing pitcher for Cisne today, he went 4 1/3, gave up 4 runs on 7 hits and 7 strikeouts. Folks, thank you so much for tuning in today, and we'll see you on Wednesday afternoon at 4:25 from Lions Field in Ken Mundy, Illinois, as these Dieterich Moving Maroons take on the North Clay Cardinals. Till then, for all of us at Wabash Catch TV, my name is Bruce Dickey, reminding you today's final score. It is Dieterich knocking off Cisne 4-1. So long from Dieterich.